Bup, 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 bup. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in, everyone. We're gonna be doing an art prompt tonight, and as indicative as it is with the music that you're hearing, it's gonna be F-Zero related. So we're gonna get started on that right away. Gonna be taking gaming breaks are gonna be coming back because I haven't really been taking gaming breaks in a long while. So probably just gonna do the usual Pixel Junk Monsters business and then come right back. See how long it'll take to get this done. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I have had a bit of a rough morning, but I'm not gonna try to think about that too much. I mean, I guess I could talk about it. It's not really anything worth talking about. It was just a morning of me making mistakes because I'm not a very good morning person. But yeah, welcome in Striker. Welcome in Jason. Welcome in Isaac. Um, was working on something. I hope it's been going very well so far. And I think we're gonna get started right now. So let me get my references ready, and then oh, I do have one more thing that I need to. Just one more thing. Trying to wait until it pops up. Waiting. Okay. Thank you. I sent like a photo of myself on like my own personal line for like references and such, and it was for like a hand pose, basically. Because I have a bit of an idea for how this piece is going to end up looking, so I put together like a whole bunch of references, excuse me, to kind of make sure this whole process goes smoothly. Oh, right. Courtesy of Cheesecake, because they were drawing this on their stream. Saw my logged in emote and drew this little sketch. And so now it's an emote for the channel. It's for when I'm very, very locked in. So here we go. I'm gonna start with a table right here. I'm going to not complain too badly about my screen getting scratched so easily. So lately, I switched pen nibs, right? Because I have to switch pen nibs every now and then just to make sure the screen doesn't get scratched so much. I have to change the screen protector for this soon. It's been like a year since I changed screen protectors. And it doesn't get scratched, but it like leaves marks from the pen nib. And it looks like scratches, but it's something I can rub off kind of easily. It's just kind of annoying that it sort of gets left onto there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna try to not think about it too much. Okay. No, this might be a bit too distracting. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna BRB real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Put a little bit of alcohol on the screen. Give it a good wipe. Let me see if this changes anything. Doesn't fix the issue 100%, but nah, it doesn't really fix the issue that much. Sorry, chat. I'm just trying to see something. Like, the pen stroke doesn't even have to be that strong either. I can apply it a lot more lightly and it'll still just... Oh well, I think I'll just get used to it. Maybe the problem is that I haven't really been doing a lot of drawings in a while, so maybe that's the reason. You had stretch marks. Stretch marks? What are stretch marks? I had scratch marks like that before on my tablet. A friend was over and he wanted to try it out, so I let him, and then after he was done I noticed the scratch marks. He was putting so much pressure for no reason. Thankfully, it was marks I could just rub off on the tablet. I was screaming internally. Yeah, the thing is that lately, I've been noticing these marks a whole lot more, and I don't think it's like the fault of the tools per se. I think it's just because I haven't been... So, okay. I spent the entirety of my Monday, which is Tuesday for a lot of people. Or, I'm sorry, no, it would be a Sunday. I spent most of my Monday yesterday just, like, I was cleaning, right? Like, I was cleaning my table that my Transformers collection was on. But my Transformers collection was also really dusty, so I had to clean that as well. I also kind of felt like messing with them because I haven't really touched them in a while. And so I decided to transform them all, like, at a time. Like, in one go. Let me go ahead and get the foundation started here with this. So Captain Falcon is sitting at a table. He's face-palming at the moment. He's also supposed to be really super buff, so he is freaking shredded here, but that's not what the art prompt is about. Because, and I think, I'm trying to remember, because I think I got this art prompt when Cheesecake and Turtle were here. What was that? Oh, that was the speed drawing stream, right? And they were suggesting something along the lines of, like, Captain Falcon getting shredded cheese? Like... And someone suggested that he wanted to get, like, a block of cheese, but instead he got shredded. Like, he got his Instacart, or someone got his Instacart order wrong. And so he's showing to the audience his phone of his order. Oh my god, his shoulders are really, like... I gotta say, I was... Upon the very, very brief reference image collecting that I was going through this morning, and then finding some of the art for F-Zero, like F-Zero X in particular, I was looking for, like, pictures of, like, certain F-Zero characters and the proportions for these characters, especially, I'd assume the art was from, like, F-Zero X. And the proportions go absolutely crazy. Mana! Oh, hi Mana! It's good to see you here. Sorry, voice crack. It's good to see you here tonight. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, I'm doing mostly okay. I had a bit of a rough morning, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that the stream can kind of improve from that. But, yeah. I was talking a little bit about my Monday, but before I wanted to talk about that, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be drawing here. So, that is what's up. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Mana. It's good to see you here. Okay, his shoulders are like way too broad. I also have like reference images of his like I call it his living space. It's his simulation training station from F-Zero GX, and I don't think I'm gonna be basing it entirely off of that, but so there's a window here, right? And so his Instacart order was wrong. Someone got his Instacart order wrong. Who could have possibly done such a thing? Well, we're gonna find out in a second. Oh, also, oh my... I'm doing backgrounds. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be fun. I also want to make sure that the composition is good. I didn't really block this out as well as I wanted to. Maybe... Yeah, that's good. I think we're gonna go with the standard, like, the standard angle for this one. Something a bit more... straightforward, I think. I got a notification. Hold on a second. Sorry, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Alright. Have I ever seen Captain Falcon without his helmet? I've seen the well-known scene of him doing the iconic Falcon Punch in that one anime, and his helmet flew off. So there was that. You got a glimpse of the back of his hair when he took off his helmet at the end of F-Zero GX. I think that was all that I saw. I think I may have seen him without his helmet in other cases, but yeah. Alright, we don't need to perfect this. It's just a sketch. Alright. How am I going to approach this? How am I going to approach this? Okay, so the joke here is that Black Shadow was his Instacart, was the Instacart employee responsible for getting his order wrong. Obviously, like, intentionally. What does his machine look like? His machine looks like that. So I'd like to imagine that his Instacart, like, scooter would look like his machine. Of course, I don't know how complicated this is going to end up being, but... So I would need to have the little machine right here, and it would obviously be based off of his machine, and then Black Shadow would be here, got his big horns, got his big cape, obviously a big fan of a certain series of DC Comics, and he is happily riding off into the horizon after a job well done. Oh, and give him a hat too. The perspective for this is going to be a little weird, but... because Captain Falcon lives in a bit of like a cyberpunk city world, so if I were to figure out how to get this to work... No, we don't want to have like loose buildings here. Maybe have like a light right there. It could just be like a dark background. Like it could take place at night. The fingers were annihilated that day. Oh, right. Yeah, so... okay, now that I got this roughed out, I can just start working on this now. So yeah, earlier this Monday for me, I was transforming about 60 plus robots. Some of them were smaller and less complicated than others, but a good chunk of them were pretty complicated enough for me to spend like a good amount of time with each of them. And I also had to get them back into their robot modes. So I turned them all into their vehicle modes, took a good picture of them because I wanted to keep track of how many that I had in my collection because I never had a chance to keep track of that. And then because I like displaying my collection in robot mode, it also saves space as well, it turns out, because putting them all into vehicle mode takes up so much space. So I have to put them all into robot mode. They have to kind of like stand there. So I had to turn them into their alt modes and then back. So that's like, what, 120 transformations? And that took about like 5 hours to get all done. And then afterwards, I just did a bunch of studies because my Monday was supposed to be like a study day. Like every Monday for me, lately have just been like study days, because I need days like that. I need days where I need to kind of straighten my art skills a bit more and try to not go into a direction that I don't want to go with my art. So I need to kind of practice a bit with like anatomy or other kinds of things like foliage, because I haven't really been doing a lot of environmental painting in a while. On my Discord, I did like a dragon sketch, and I painted like some trees, a cliff, a whole bunch of other stuff, because I really missed doing like environmental painting. It's been so long since I've done that. I've been drawing characters and robots for so long. So that was just kind of what happened. Oh, okay, and again, this doesn't need to be like crazy detailed, but... So I don't know if anybody has played F-Zero 99 a whole lot, and if this music just kind of reminds them of that game more than like the original SNES game. Okay, so the knuckle would be right there. Okay. I'm gonna make his hand larger. And then bring his thumb... I'm gonna overlap it over the falcon wings. Is this pose gonna work? Is this wrist gonna be like a little too bent? And he's also got some really crazy gloves. Like, he's got like a set of brown gloves underneath a set of yellow gloves. And they both... like the ends of both of these gloves have like these insane spikes that look like the modelers modelers accidentally took a couple vertices and moved it without realizing until it was too late. Obviously it's a intentional design aspect of Captain Falcon here, but very crazy spikes. Hopefully they're not like stiff, they don't hurt anyone. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, 5 hours. The thunder has returned. It sounds very close. You were talking about that on Discord earlier, and again, I'm really sorry to hear about your, I'm really sorry to hear about the road situation from this morning, too. It's never really good to just... Oh, also, welcome in, Soul. It's good to see you here today, too. Falcon Crunch! Yeah, that's definitely a mood for me because I exercise a lot. I have to exercise every morning now. I used to exercise at around like 4 to 5 p.m. every day because apparently that's supposed to be better for your body. I guess because of like the heat. But my schedule says no. My personal schedule. So I'm exercising in the morning now. Thunder, where you are too. Oh God. I'm sorry about the pups. For Zelda, and you have a new pup too, right, Celeste? Also, welcome in, Celeste. And Pyro. Welcome in, Pyro. British people... Why do they scare you? Unfortunately, fate had run into you. Right. Yeah, it was good you were able to take care of them pretty quickly. Get the musculature going. And... phone. What would Captain Falcon's phone even look like? Try to round out the corners a bit more here. Too round. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Now, considering this is a future interpreted from the 2000s era, I don't know how anachronistic the smartphone would be in this kind of situation, but I figured it'd be kind of funny to include a smartphone. Alright, where's my reference images that I provided for myself? That sounds like the end of the soundtrack for F-Zero on the SNES. And now we get into... Peak. That didn't sound good. I can do like a monster voice sometimes, but my throat needs to be like less dry for that to happen. Oh, is this gonna be too loud? This sounds a little loud on my end. That should be fine. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the world of 2200 kilometers per hour. Okay. How complicated would it be if I decided to make his, if I tried to make his phone look like the, what was it called? The Blue Falcon? I don't think I can really do a whole lot about that, but I'm sure the back of his phone would have like a Captain Falcon symbol, like holder thing. I never really knew what those were called. You know, those circular things that you put on the back of your phone, and I think it's supposed to give you like a better grip of your phone or something like that. Okay, just trying to get his outfit right here. Get that nice pectoral definition going. Yeah. Oh, and he's also bringing his arm out a little bit more, so probably won't be able to see his elbow from this angle, I don't think. Yeah, it would probably go like that. Oh, and then we got his piles of shredded cheese right there. His, piles and piles of shredded cheese. When that's not even what he ordered. He wanted to get blocks of cheese. But the guy got his order wrong. He got freaking shredded. Also, does anyone else have like issues with trying to open up their package of cheese, but like the Ziploc aspect of the packaging gets broken, and then like the Ziploc gets broken, and so it becomes useless, and so now you have to use like a clip to keep it closed. Oh, welcome in, Emily. It's good to see you here. How are you doing tonight? It kind of... Oh, sorry, hold on. Brain is rewiring. Early in the morning. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Um, I love Rumbly when it doesn't knock out my power. Me too. In fact, if you live in Florida, when you hear a thunderstorm, especially depending on the neighborhood that you live in, you might as well expect your power to go out. Because I had to live with that for the longest time. Because we have very bad power lines. And so, what's happening here is he's got a future window. He's in the window of the future. It's a futuristic window. And then here we have Black Shadow on his Instacart bike. It's not really a bike. It's just a smaller version of the Black Bull. And he's riding off into the distance because he did his job. Not very well, but he did his job. And there's a door behind him. It's supposed to look like his I guess this is it's where he does his training simulation, but it's like his garage too. Something like that. Oh, I did want to include his champion's belt as well. So his champion's belt is going to be behind here. I'm making this a lot more complicated for myself than it should be, but anything more to add to this piece so that this piece could have a whole lot more to look at, I think is a win at the end of the day. There we go. Oh, you named your dog Cora. Cora, I like that name. Cora and Zelda. Order details. And I'm gonna try to make this look like the Walmart app because I've always, not always, but I've had complications with Walmart orders in the past. So this is a bit of a dig on Walmart. Also, Nintendo fans hate Walmart right now. So this is going to be order number 075. Wait, there would be no 0 on the front, right? 507-512-489. Boop, boop, boop. Cheddar. Cheese. Block. Quantity 1. Request refund? Give it a line, and then there we go. And I guess if I wanted to make this even more detailed, I could have like his UI of his phone here as well. So have like the battery right there, have the signal right there, have like a bunch of notification icons that he hasn't looked at yet because he's so busy. Mana would take that cheese if he doesn't want it. Make some good mac and cheese out of it. Doing good. I see you're interpreting the prompt in an interesting way. I did. This is actually based on a suggestion from a couple of my friends that were co-hosting from a previous stream. Also, is this pose natural at all? Do I need to bring his head down a little bit more? Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I'm just readjusting my sitting position. That's why I'm going through like 4 different voices right now. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat here. It looks like Captain Falcon with his Doritos on his table and showing his iPad to a friend, and all it says is his mother's post of a minion that has that text, exercise? I thought you said extra fries. He's not facepalming because he's cringing at the meme that his mom gave him. He is laughing so hard at it. Oh, don't forget to block Shadow. Block Shadow is his online persona. He blocks people that beats him in a race. Let's give him like the large body, because if you're driving an F-Zero, you need to be absolutely ripped. Totally ripped, and you also have to look like you have superpowers and save civilians on a daily basis. Seriously, these F-Zero racers look like superheroes. They look like they could do more than just racing cars. Oh yeah, don't forget to give him the hat. Oh, no. Don't request... Oh. Whoops. Did that on the wrong layer. Give a tip. Here we go. And then we got his cape blowing out into the distance. Get a little bit of ambiency, so we're gonna have a light pole right here. His leg is kicking out. We got his like weird hoof foot thing. And then... Oh yeah, when I was working on that, I was finishing up that duck video last week, which is out now, and I'm really glad that it's been getting the attention that it's been getting. For a channel that is just starting out, the amount of views that it's been getting has been quite good. And so I really greatly appreciate that. I do apologize for potentially complicating anything with adding a second, like another channel, but I don't really want to mix potential highlight videos with VODs, and a lot of streamers kind of do that anyway, so yeah. Alright, so it's supposed to be like a bike, so it's gonna have a wheel back there, and there we go. It's like a box car. Hi, Anne. How are you doing tonight? Having a strong grip on the steering wheel is important. Absolutely it is. I don't know how well I can show the steering wheel from this angle, though. Needing a whole block? I wonder what he's cooking. Someone made a bit of a Falcon lunch joke already, but I don't know. Definitely some kind of casserole or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. It's the... Is it a little on the nose to have the Walmart symbol, like, right there? It is a very interesting prompt, Anne. But here's the thing, though. Captain Falcon's already shredded. He's already super buff and muscular. So, instead we're going for something subversive, even though this is the first time we've gotten this prompt. Okay, so that's done now. I'm gonna keep this open just to get the frame of reference, if you know what I mean. Alright. I'm gonna use the pencil tool for this. Now it is time to draw everything else. So we're gonna start with his bird head right here. He's very angry. And so once we get to the once we get the outline section done, we're gonna take a gaming break. Originally, I was thinking of more Pixel Junk Monsters, but I haven't really opened up my Minecraft save in a while, and I kind of miss it. So, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna... Oh, no, I'm gonna get more cows. Or rather, just get more leather. Because I need to get my enchantment table going. I need to get my cool enchantment. Needs to happen. It's gonna go in approximation with the amount of segments that I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Here we go, and there, and there. Okay, and then this hand. So yeah, my Monday. There's not really a whole lot else to talk about as far as my Monday's concerned. It's just kind of what happened. But I guess that's fine, because I did get that duck video done. And I guess naturally I kind of needed some time off after getting all that done. And then, yeah. But I can't really afford to take a lot of breaks, so I need to kind of get things going. So I got some commission work that I need to work on. And then a bunch of other stuff. Just trying to get his glove down right here. But yeah, aside from that, I had a bit of a rough morning. I can absolutely definitely confirm that I am not a morning person at all. But then again, I guess anyone else could probably also relate when I say that I'm very, very mistake prone, or I guess prone to making mistakes in the morning. And I just make like really dumb, stupid decisions, even though they're really small decisions, but it's enough to make people like annoyed. It's enough to make other people annoyed, but it's enough to make me annoyed too. Annoyed with my own decisions. But yeah, like a lot of mistakes keep being made, and like one thing happens after another, and it kind of messes me up mentally, which is not great because if I have to stream today, then I don't want to have to feel like this. Thankfully, I'm already feeling a bit better, but it's just not really a good feeling to have. Just feeling like I'm so, like, prone to making mistakes all the time. Which isn't really true, but when you go through a day like today, or this morning, the day only just started for me, but when you go through a morning like this, and you wake up and this is the first thing you go through, you can't help but feel like, oh god, am I like this every day? And the answer is, well, no. Well, hopefully no. I feel like his shoulder might be a bit too. He's gonna have very broad shoulders here, but... Evil Entian, aka Morning Entian, pours the milk first before the cereal. I would probably unironically do that, yeah. Just without thinking. Also, I gotta say, like, this, like, brand of techno from the 2000s where they use, like, consistently use this, I don't know what you would call it, like patterns? A lot of video game music in the 2000s are just very distinctive. Also, you could hear the music, right? You could, yeah, you can. It would have been a little embarrassing if I was playing F-Zero GX music and this whole time you weren't able to hear it. VOD watchers won't be able to hear it, but... Also, speaking of Nintendo stuff, the Switch 2 comes out in a few days. I am not going to be able to get one for a while, and I probably might want to wait a little bit, because personally I try to wait a little bit after the launch so that to kind of like see, okay, a couple things, right? See if the console is worth getting and that there's like enough of a library to feel justified in getting one. But with the Switch 2, it's a bit of a different case because some games which I already have free performance updates. And so stuff like Scarlet and Violet getting the performance update it very so desperately needed for the Switch 2, I think is a really good enough selling point for me, and for a lot of people, I'd imagine. Console launches tend to get kind of rough, and there have been some, like, consoles that came out that had, like, some consoles came out a bit defective, and so I guess I'm kind of just waiting to see what the reports are on that. And the other one is also just budget as well. Can't really afford one at the moment. I also would like to start streaming Switch games. Switch 1, Switch 2. I would love to start streaming those at some point. There's a new Tamagotchi game that's coming out, and I actually really want to stream that. It comes out later this month. I need to get a capture card first, though. I don't know what the champion's belt actually looks like here. At least this section, because there's like a weird ghostly effect. Because there's a bunch of like staff ghosts that comes out of the belt to challenge Falcon to a race after fighting Lord Death. His name is Lord Death. Also, this champion's belt looks very stylized after Falcon, so it kind of just looks like out of context, Falcon is just claiming his belt that he made himself. And he had to go through a lot of very, very difficult races to get it back. Or maybe the belt was destined for him. Also, if he raced against like creators of his universe, like what exactly would that entail if he beat them? Is he like the master of the universe, or did he retcon anything? I wonder. Obviously, I'm thinking too much into it on purpose, but low energy, and Tien forgets the bowl entirely and just pours milk onto the counter. Or onto me. I just pour milk onto my shirt. And then it takes like 5 minutes and 15 seconds for me to realize what I just did. I gotta figure out some good tricks to painting the piles of shredded cheese. The shredded cheese that's in the bag right here. We are almost done with the outlining section right here, though. What's my runtime? Oh, not even an hour. I'm doing pretty well. But yeah, guess if there's anything else worth talking about, I've been trying to, well, my journey of fixing my sleeping schedule still continues. Because, well, for one, I'm not a morning person like I've already described, but I also am going to be co-hosting in another stream. And it's going to be a little early in the morning for me. It's not that early, but I want to make sure that I'm well rested and I have enough time, like, after being up to be ready for this sort of thing. Because, as I've also kind of learned too, I need to kind of practice being a co-host. Being someone that provides, like, good co-commentary. And so I need to practice with that as well. And I feel like if I want to try to get a good first impression going, I need to be well rested, but I also need to not be like fresh out of bed right when the stream starts. And that's about it. It hasn't really been easy. So waiting for like vocal tracks to start happening too. Uh, also, everyone's thighs in F-Zero are like so bulky. Like, if you've seen the F-Zero GX cutscenes, and then saw how ridiculous Captain Falcon's like thigh to hip ratio is, it's like nuts. I don't know how much this is gonna look like the Black Bull to the viewers. Scooter. It's his little scooter. There. We go. Yep. I think I'm gonna write some of the text out in a separate layer here. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the outlining. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some primer. And yep, just keep going. It's a little rough around the edges, but that's gonna be okay. So this is a really good extension of the results theme from the original F-Zero. There we go. Also, one thing that I am having a hard time believing at this point in time is just the fact that the Shenmue playthrough that I did ended almost a month ago. Well, okay, it's easy to believe, but it's like I thought that was like a much more longer time ago, but it's actually a bit more recently. A bit more recent. Alright. So now that I've made some progress here, let's go catch up with the chat here. This is a common one, I think, but Tired Me has put the cereal box in the fridge and the milk in the pantry before. Oh no. I only noticed once I sat down to eat my breakfast. Well, that's a lot more better than any later than that. That would be pretty catastrophic for your milk. See, all these mistakes that everyone has been pointing out, I could imagine myself making these mistakes, like, actually unironically making these mistakes. Because I'm just like that in the morning. My brain just does not want to work properly. And I can imagine it's not going to get much better when I get older. I've also opened... Oh, I haven't done that one yet, but I've picked... Oh my god, excuse me. I put a cup in the fridge and then wondered where I put it. I also opened the fridge to grab a cup. I was very tired that day. Oh god. It was like 5 p.m. for me after doing an all-nighter, and I wanted some ramen. And what ended up happening was I poured my coffee into my ramen. The kettle and my coffee pot are not even similar, but I had them next to each other. Coffee ramen. How did that turn out? What was that like? Coffee ramen? I would have to hope that you didn't put the soup base in there either. Well, I mean, because noodles don't inherently taste like anything, right? So to have like coffee with noodles, I wonder what that would be like. Oh, welcome back, Striker. Do y'all ever open a fridge expecting something new to be in it, knowing damn well there isn't? Yeah, I think of that gif of the guy going into the fridge. You know, he's like, he's like rubbing his hands and all that, and he just gets like, yeah, every day, all the time. One day there'll be something you didn't put in there. Depending on the situation, you'll either be happy or frightened. Frightened? What could you be frightened about? Aside from maybe having food that long expired that you forgot you had, and so it's like, oh my god, I completely forgot about this. Because I've had that happen to me a few times. You did? You did put the soup base in there. You threw out in shame and your dad laughed at you. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Anne. It's the saltiest coffee you'll ever have. Well, I'm really glad that I'm not... obviously, I'm not the only person that goes through morning shenanigans like that. It was kind of funny, but the ramen loss was heavy. I would imagine. Alright, well, we're going in a little bit early here, but I think we should probably take a bit of a gaming break since we had a really good amount of progress done with this. I got this done a lot more quickly than I thought. I thought it would take a bit longer to draw muscular men. Actually, no, it would take a bit longer because I forgot to draw his abs. So I need to draw his abs. There we go. His bread abs. Loaf of bread abs. So we're gonna move right along here. We're gonna take a bit of a gaming break, and I guess because I'm in the mood for playing Minecraft, I'm going to move the Twitch dashboard down here, move OBS down here. I'm gonna boot up the launcher, show everyone in chat the Black Shadow art that I saw. Let me see if I can try to a URL into OBS. This will automatically add the link as a source. Continue? What if I say yes? Ah! Yes. There we go. I'm sure everyone is seeing this. Like, okay, so his head is one thing, but his pecs and like the shaping of his torso is very round. His thighs also like kind of jut outwards as well. Obviously because he's holding a coin pouch in his pocket, and he's got a lot of coins, right? Because obviously his right thigh is not shaped like that. And he's got pockets. You can't really help it if you've got a fat coin pouch that you got to put in your pocket. Or the new iPhone, it's very thick. It's very big. How do I remove this? There we go. Alright. We're gonna play some Minecraft for now. No, you know what? I'll leave that there. I'm gonna forget to put that back on. Throw a Nokia phone at him, he'll break into spears. Spears, not spears. How does he even bend his arms? I have no idea. Painfully. The answer is 93. The answer is painfully. He's got very limited articulation. Also, I just saw Black Shadow flash onto my screen for a split second. I hovered my mouse over Minecraft, and Black Shadow just appeared on my screen for a frame. Anyway, let's go. No, he's flashing into my screen again. How is this happening? Leave. Get out of my screen. Wait, why is that happening? Oh, that's right. I was digging for treasure. Also, I'm sorry if there's any crackles at the moment. It is what it is. My PC is underpowered. It was powered, right? It was like powered in 2022, but now it is grossly underpowered in 2025. Where am I? I have a map. Okay, so I was doing some treasure hunting. Successfully, I think. Yeah, successfully. And, oh, this was from my last art prom stream, I remember now. And so I kind of just left myself here. And so I'm just gonna go home, except I'm not going to. Because I just remembered I need to get, like, sugarcane and leather. Whew. I got some pegs here. Don't really need the pigs. Just need some cows. My golden drip. Yes, indeed. Ah, welcome in, Danzel. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you're doing well tonight. Well, you're lurking, you don't, yeah. I would have to hope that you're doing well tonight. He can only move them at a 20-degree angle. He's about as articulated as a G1 transformer. Alright, so I'm finding my way back, but at the same time, I'm just, finding some cows. There's one. If I had looting, this would be so much easier, but I don't have a proper enchantment setup ready just yet. I guess if I wanted to, I could just, enchant my sword right now, except not right now because I am away from my home. Let's see. I can uncover the map in the process as well. I don't know if I saw a cow off in the distance right here, but yep, that should be fine. Okay. Also, have my chat up here. Here we go. I want to know who did the art for F-Zero X though, because the art, as we've seen with the Black Shadow art, is it's cool. Like it's the very cool like Western comic book art style that F-Zero kind of has. But man, Black Shadow is built insane. He also just looks like Batman. There was a character from Berserk. I haven't read Berserk, but I feel like there's a character from Berserk that Black Shadow also reminds me of as well. Black Shadow's also just really funny in F-Zero GX. His cinematic that you unlock, I don't remember how you unlock like character cinematics, but like every character in F-Zero GX has like their own cutscene, which is insane because that game is like a 60 character roster, right? Or something along the lines of that. And Black Shadow's special cutscene is like outtakes of other cutscenes that existed in the game, and it's really funny. Because Lord Death would be there, and Lord Death would be the one that kind of like... that is kind of like feeling bad because Black Shadow is not getting his acting right. I don't know if I saw a cow over there or not, but... oh, there's a cave over there if I wanted to get more diamonds. It's not what I'm after, though. What's over in this direction? I haven't really uncovered much of this yet. It's also getting dark. It's time to plant myself into my bed. Shortly. Ow! It's time to go to bed. Yes, good oink to you too. Ah! Sorry. Oh god, the flashing keeps happening. Wait, what's causing this? What is actually causing this? I don't like this. Is that Edge? Is Edge doing this? Or is this like a bug within Minecraft? I can never tell. I swear to god if it's Edge doing this. Do I need to update Edge? I do. I do need to update Edge. That's probably why. I also might need to start updating my drivers. So, lately, and by lately I mean since like the Lethal Company stream, no, actually a lot more sooner than that. I've been having some issues with Discord lately. And I know other people have been having issues as well, but I've been having like serious performance issues. I was playing Risk of Rain with Jason and Anne yesterday, and I was running into a lot of performance issues with with the game itself. It would go down to like 12 frames, even though not a whole lot of crazy stuff is happening. And I know for a fact that it's Discord because I closed Discord on my Lethal Company stream, and Lethal Company ran a bit better. A bit better, a lot better. So I don't know if Discord is just really unoptimized at the moment, and that they need to kind of fix it with their updates, or I haven't updated my drivers in a long time. And that's a whole story in of itself, and I guess I could kind of talk about this. So when I got this laptop, I don't remember how exactly this happened, but this was very shortly after I got this laptop. This was only like a couple months after I got this laptop. And all of a sudden, one day, it started having like crackling issues, like audio crackles. Whenever you play a video, whether it be on YouTube or any other video source, it'd be especially worse if you play videos on like Twitter and such. It would, oh, is that what I think it is? Oh my god. It's, I forget what the name of the biome is called. It's just one tree, though. Is the whole, like, world gonna go gray if I stand here? A little bit. Yeah, it's Pale Oak. Pale Oak. Or was it called the Pale Gardens? I think it was what it was called. It's just one tree, though. Just one tree. Let's explore a little bit more in here and see what we got. We got a fire happening over there. It's your favorite tree besides the cherry ones. I would like to start building houses with the Pale Oak. Because I feel like I would build like the kind of houses I would like to build. You know, the dark, contemporary, monochromatic kind of houses. Maybe with a little touch of color. Because I seem to like that aesthetic quite a bit. You can kind of see it on my VTuber here. But yeah, so not long after I got this laptop, I was having audio cracking issues. Like, I want to say a few seconds, upwards to about a few minutes. After a video starts, there is just like this that would play. It would happen at random intervals. And I investigated for the longest time until the last straw has been drawn, because I've had this for like way too long, that I finally contacted support. And it was like HP support, because this is an HP laptop. I don't recommend HP laptops, because of just how like okay this laptop is. This is a fairly pricey laptop. I got this at like a discount. It was discounted, but it was very pricey. I think probably because of the memory. But yeah, it's just kind of okay. The display is okay. It runs fine. It gets the job done. I was able to get a lot of work done with it, but still. I finally contacted support, and I think they reinstalled the BIOS, and they were able to fix the problem. So with that story told, I haven't updated anything for this hardware, for the laptop, in a very long time. Probably since support had to fix the audio crackle problem that I've had, which was like almost 2 years now. Actually, 2 years. Exactly 2 years. And so I think this laptop is like horrendously outdated. That might be why I'm having issues with like performance and all that sort of stuff. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to need to just update this laptop, because I've updated my NVIDIA drivers pretty frequently, because NVIDIA really likes to tell me, hey, update your drivers. But I haven't updated like HP drivers or like drivers for, was this Intel? Yeah, for Intel. Because I'm afraid that the audio crackles are going to come back if I update. And also, we're just in a time now to where like we're scared of updating our software and hardware because it's going to actually make our software and hardware worse. I don't like that. I don't like that we're in that time. Like, I'm afraid to update my OBS. I'm afraid to update Fruity Loops and Blender. Even though Blender has never really had bad updates from what I can understand. Blender's been pretty consistent with their updates, I think. I haven't updated my Clip Studio since like 2019, and I don't know if I wanna update. But yeah. Did the HP laptop steal my HP? It did. It did. It lost a few years of my life. I think I'll die next year. Sorry, that was a bit dark. The clicking will stop until morale improves. Yeah. I could get a desktop with a dedicated audio card. I could. Yeah. What needs to start happening is if I'm gonna be streaming like this, I just need to get a better PC. But I also need to get like a better... I just need to put myself in a better financial situation. If that can ever really happen. So, but... yeah, that's about it. So, I am open for commissions. I don't like pressuring people into commissions or supporting me, because everyone else is kind of going through their own thing, and everyone else has got their own financial struggles at the moment, because it is not very easy right now. But if you'd like to commission me for anything, if you're able to, that would be greatly appreciated, because that could go into improving my setup and making these streams a lot more better. Because right now, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a lot of collabs until I can upgrade my setup and get everything figured out. And so... also, how am I doing with my leather collecting? I can make 53 books. I keep losing count how many... what was it, like 93 books? 96 books? Or something like that? It's like 3 books to make a bookshelf. And, let's see... 10... No. 14. 28. Bookshelves to make a full bookshelf. Enchanting bookshelf. So what is that? Like 28 times 3, that is 74, right? Is it the jet oil that's causing that? I gotta cut back on that. Oh god. I keep taking the jet oil. I keep drinking the jet oil without realizing. The kick just doesn't end. I need to kick out the kick. Oh, hi Beanie! I hope you're doing well today. I very much look forward to your, premiere. Which, oh, I should probably go ahead and, do some shoutouts here because there's a few people that are here that are doing some very important stuff. Mana is going to be re-debuting soon. I know Celeste's got some plans as well. And so, I know I can only shout out people like a few times at a time, but for those of you that don't know or follow them, please follow them, because they got some really cool stuff planned. Where am I going? Oh god. I'm trying to uncover more of the map right here. Also, yes, Siren. Siren moment. You're still dying, but slightly less dying after a nap. I'm glad that you're dying less, but also not good that you're dying. I guess it's like stress from the premiere, right? Which I can totally understand. Oh, Penia, I'm really sorry. Oh my. Okay, alright. I'm fine. Just some leaves here. I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Creeper, for making me lose my train of thought. I've got some leaves here. Oh, there's a couple cows in very awkward spots, but nothing a water bucket can't handle. Stop flashing! Oh my god! Am I aware that I'm still on art? I am. I'm taking a gaming break at the moment, so... yeah. I keep forgetting to change the category. So I kind of just leave it at art because I'm not really playing this for too long, even though it is pretty misleading, because it's like, I'm doing art, even though I'm playing Minecraft right now. Also, yeah, my hair does get messy. After the head pat. That's something I'm really glad works as well as it does. I was really curious to see if that was even possible. But with the magical power of chroma keying, it is. Whoop. There we go. Oh, the flower doesn't get washed away. Wait, the flower... Oh, no, it does, it does. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That one's down. Oh! Hi, Matcha! Posture check? Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Ooh. You can feel it in your neck when you're trying to check your posture. Oh, this is what happens when I bring my neck down like this. My voice gets really deep. It doesn't get deep, but like, oh, it got deep for a second there, but like, I'm getting hungry. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Where was I? Oh! You want that redeem? I wonder how much that's gonna end up costing. I don't even know if I can even do a good that. Could I even do that? Like, could I even try? I feel like I would need to kind of, like, use all of my energy to get, like, a nice that going. $5 trillion points. Yes, indeed. You would need to watch me for the rest of your life to get Ah, God. I don't speak Japanese very fluently, but I do have, like, some oh.
Do you drink Wilkins coffee?
No. That's the truth. I forgot. But I also, it doesn't exist. It's not possible. Cowdy Coffee doesn't have Wilkins coffee. Cowdy Coffee. It's a place in Japan. It's a coffee place in Japan. You get a free coffee sample. Ah! Ow! I... There's a cow. Right over there. Can I... I'm gonna water my way down. Yay! Fun fact, you almost typed autistic when I feel like it would have also been an accurate sentence. I suppose so, yeah. Yeah. But it's also artistic as well. There's some artistic merits to Minecraft. But as I was saying, you probably heard me say ara like a couple times. Like one ara, but it's like under my breath because I like ended up making a mistake or something like that. And yeah, but I guess not with that. Oh, speaking of doing things that very obviously have like mature connotations, I know I'm kind of getting into this a little late, but I think so you don't really hear me swear a whole lot on stream, but I do think my streams are probably going to be more towards an adult audience. Not adult, but like a mature audience. And I want to kind of make sure, just to be safe, like how to mark my streams for a mature audience, because I haven't really quite figured out how to mark my stream as like mature. It's also for my co-host as well, just so my co-host doesn't have to be like limited in what they talk about. Well, okay, limited, but like, you know, they can swear if they want to, and if they want to talk about some things, they can if they want to, but yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh, sugarcane. A setting I gotta turn on, it's very easy. Okay, I've been trying to look for the setting, and I don't know why I've been having the hardest time trying to find it. Like Twitch, among other like websites, does a really, really good job burying settings under a whole bunch of stuff to make sure that people don't end up finding settings, like very important settings that they want to set. That's why I left Facebook, because I did not want to deal with navigating meta settings anymore. Except I'm still kind of in the at the mercy of Instagram, because I have friends and family that I need to notify of my what is happening. Why am I stuck? Get me out of here. If it wasn't for that, and if everyone started using Discord instead of Line and Messenger, I stopped using Messenger, but if everyone just started using Discord, it'd be easy, not just for me, but for everyone. Because Line's notification system is garbage! Hi, cow. Oh, I need to grab my boat with me. Don't want to lose that. I wonder how Matcha has the knowledge of Wilkins coffee. It's so interesting. He was... Okay, I guess if I can get technical, for the stream image that I did for my Hangout stream, that isn't very like easily viewable anymore because of some of the questionable things that were in that stream that I didn't realize were there until after the VOD. He was in the Hangout stream image. So he probably was watching it with me. With all of us. All those Wilkins Coffee bits, and it probably rubbed off on him. And so now he's like telling me and asking me about Wilkins Coffee. No idea where the axe comes from, though. You only have a Facebook for Facebook Marketplace. I don't like FBM, but unfortunately it's better than Craigslist. I never really thought about using Craigslist. If you're able to share, what sort of uses do you have for Facebook Marketplace? DeviantArt is what I think of as having one of the worst structures for notifications. I would probably agree. I stopped using DeviantArt after they kind of doubled down on the whole AI thing. And honestly, there wasn't really a whole lot that I was having on that DeviantArt anyway. I was able to get commissions through DeviantArt, but I also just did not want to support a website that was kind of alienating its user base in favor of a trend. Or at least what should be a trend that should have been dead like last year, but here we are. You greeted that cow so calmly, and then I removed it from its existence. I don't want to think about it too much. It's a necessary thing. After this, I don't have to kill any more cows. I can go off for ages about AI Gen. I could too, and I don't want to have to talk about it too much here, because I think it does go without saying, and I think I would like to imagine everyone in this chat does agree that it's just not great, and the environment for it and everything else about it is just not fun to go through, especially if you're an artist. But yeah. I deleted my Facebook after high school. Too many old classmates messaging me about ML. No, I'm sorry. Oh god. You know, I think I probably ran into that too. I don't know how much I can really talk about this, but I've had like a relative, well, not like a relative by blood, but a step relative. I'm gonna keep this vague, but a step relative that looked after me in like the 2000s that came back to me asking me about like minting my work for NFTs. And I had to politely tell him that I didn't support NFTs. If we want to talk about a trend that sadly, a trend that happily has pretty much died off, but still sadly is still kind of around, because I still kind of see it. I don't know why KG Inafune is getting into NFTs right now. Is he still into NFTs? Is he still working on those like fake Mega Man X Mavericks? And I don't know what that's all about. I don't want to get into KG Inafune. That whole thing. Mostly, Craigslist used to be the thing, but FBM has supplanted it very strongly. I see. Mostly furniture. We've also brought a couple cars off of FBM. Plus, it's pretty decent to find local peeps selling Transformers, or in my wife's case, cute jewelry, or tiny ceramic cat statues. You know, I feel like that would have been really useful for Transformers collecting, for sure. I probably would have taken advantage of that a whole lot more. And I probably would have tolerated Facebook a whole lot more too. I also do know that Facebook Marketplace is kind of infamous for having a lot of Transformers listings that have some very questionable photos of Transformers. Like mistransformed, they're missing accessories, or just arms and legs, or just their arms and legs. But eBay's also like not shy of that either. Probably a bunch of like parents that don't really know anything about what they're like listing. Maybe listing stuff off, or maybe like the kids listing their parents' old toys, because, you know, we're in a time right now to where our parents have collected Transformers. Where is this? I'm outside of my map right now, and I don't know if I'm going back into my map or not, but... Oh. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just... I know some things are probably, like, personal to some people. Oh god, encoding's overloaded. Chat, if you get, like, buffering and any of that sort of stuff, please let me know. Because I'm noticing that the encoding is getting overloaded on my OBS. Yep, there it is. It's right there. It's happening right now. Is it fine on your end? Okay. Good. It should be fine at the end of the day. It's just... I think it's because chunks are loading. These are new chunks, and that's probably why it's overloading the encoder. Encode overload. Does anyone else remember an anime called Technoroid Overmind? Anyway. Oh god, I got a bunch of stuff on me. I gotta put that all... Not you, you've got way too much on you. I have so much beef. People ask, where's the beef? It's right here. I need to go home. And get more dandelions. Oh my god. Alright, I need to focus a little bit here. It still exists as long as blockchain and cryptos are still around, but it... Yeah, I would imagine. Last year, someone on FBM near you was selling a movie theater display marquee from Age of Extinction that was like 10 feet tall and 20 feet long. And you wanted it so badly, but you didn't have the money. Ah, I see. Hi, chicken. God, those Transformers 1 standees that I've been seeing in, like, the movie theaters that I've been going to see it in Japan here. They look so cool. But there's, like... If I ever, like, was in a situation where I was able to buy a standee like that, where I'm living, there is nowhere for me to put that. Like, nowhere for me to put that. Because it's so huge. I am going the right way, right? Coordinates. Tell me. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm at 1200 on the z-axis? Okay. Like a life-size cutout. You're getting a house next year? That's amazing! Like, did everything get, like, sorted out? Did you, like, get, like, the paperwork sorted out and everything? And all you need to do is to just move in? That's awesome, Beanie. Still trying to justify the 14-foot tall Home Depot skeleton? When I was living in Florida about a year or so ago, I would always go out for walks when it gets nice and cool. And one of my neighbors, well, it's not really a neighbor because they're kind of a ways away from me. Is that a... I don't think I've actually gotten into this chest yet. Anything in here that I'd be interested in? I'm probably gonna throw a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see. I do not see a chest anywhere here. It's gotta be a chest. It's gotta be. It's always a chest. Maybe it's right here? I can see the blocks continuing, but there's gotta be a chest here. There's an obsidian right here. Don't want to fall in there. I'm gonna lose all my stuff. I have keep inventory off. I don't see it anywhere. It's Oh, wait, hold on a second. I don't need all this. I do need to get dandelions. Did I keep missing a bunch? I'm seeing some right now. I should probably just go and get those instead. There's a block of gold over there. Alright. I also need to get more, mushrooms. But anyway, what I was taught, the point I'm making about this, like, neighborhood that I walk around in all the time, someone had a very, very big skeleton. That's about it. I don't know if it's the Home Depot skeleton or not. What is this Home Depot skeleton? What is it made out of? Is it like a flat cardboard cutout of a skeleton? Is it like a plastic skeleton? Is it three-dimensional? Like, is it one of those sorts of things? Do they have Home Depot in Japan? No, we have something called Konan, which is kind of, well, no, Konan is more like Lowe's. I mean, okay, Konan is Home Depot light, because Konan also has like fitness stuff, living spaces, a bunch of like daily needs. It's a very general kind of store, even though it specializes in like construction and furniture and all that other sorts of stuff. I guess it's like a home improvement store. Well, same with Home Depot. What's the home in Home Depot for? But yeah, I don't think Japan has Home Depot. If it does, it's probably like there's probably like one that exists in like a very specific area. That's like a tourist attraction in Japan. And it's getting dark again. I think sometimes they can accidentally spawn underground. You might need to dig a little. I would imagine, yeah. I don't want to spend too much time trying to find the chest, especially since there's probably not going to be much that I'm going to be interested in, but how much dandies do I have? That much. Okay, so I need to pay attention to my coordinates because I think I am still moving away from my map quite a bit. Oh, a village. Okay, I can disregard what I just said for just a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at... Oh, there's some dandies over there too. Oh, and some cows. Here we go, cows. Perhaps to maybe free up some space, I should probably start crafting some books already. Hi, buddy. In Japan, they don't have Home Depot, they have Kate Depot. Turns out the chest is full for 90 dandelions. It's okay. It's fine. The manual labor is so much more rewarding. Right, cow? These aren't your cows, right? Do you have a job? No? Okay. You want anything I can trade? Because I have so much beef. I have so much meat that I feel like I could just give away. Hi, farmer. Okay, You're buying potatoes and wheat? I don't got any of that. I can, oh, hold on a second. I can do some jobs. Wow, I haven't gotten this achievement yet. That's interesting. Yeah, there you go. I got some jobs. Look, I did a service. You need 20. I see. Oh, well, that's your bone meal now. Can I get money from that? Can you pay me for giving you the bone meal? I actually don't really need money. I might. Cool carpet. I think this is supposed to just be a rug. Let's see, there's nothing here. Oh. Look at him playing with his cat. Oh, tulips. You got a nice flower farm going on here. You got carrots. You're offering emeralds for carrots. By the way, did I grab my boat? I didn't. I need to remember to grab it. Let's grab some dandies here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pick that one up. This is nice. Very nice. It's a huge articulating plastic skelly. Ow! That is nuts. 14 feet. How do you manage something like that? Okay, yeah, okay, I gotta go back to my boat. What? Oh. Hot take. The best made horror game is your first couple nights playing Minecraft for the first time. I agree. It's one of the most stressful things. Because you have nothing, you have no home, and you're trying to build a home before it gets dark. The management, it's just a nightmare. And if that is supposed to be intentional, then they did a very good job. You guys no, actually I have a crafting table of my own, never mind, don't worry. Paper. Paper. Some paper. And some books. Books. Books a million. Flashing is happening again. It seems to be happening under like specific clicks, but I'm not really sure. Alright, I think I have more than enough leather. I just need to find some more sugarcane. That's it. I just need more sugarcane. Let's get back onto the boat. Ah, sugarcane. A rug is just a carpet that hasn't digivolved yet. So it's like a young carpet. Baby carpet. Alright, please don't forget to grab this time. Oh, okay, yeah. Put that all in there. Good. Alright, I think I'm good with dandies for now. I'm just gonna need to get some mushrooms. And I know the biomes to get them, I just need to get to them. Especially if you don't have like a friend over your shoulder giving you tips. Oh, God. How much of Minecraft do you know, Beanie? Or are you talking about like at around that point when you haven't known too much about Minecraft yet? Because that was definitely something. I was fortunate enough, so my brother introduced me to, I want to, so many cows here, but I don't need to kill those cows now, it's good. My brother introduced me to Minecraft, like in 2009 to 2010. And he was kind of guiding me through with it, so I never had that like experience of being lost or not knowing what I'm doing. My scariest game experience... Oh, hi, doggy. My scariest game experience was playing PT at a friend's home And him locking me in the room by myself with no info on what the game was. Wow. Are you still on good terms with this friend? Yeah. Oh god. I mean, PT is pretty straightforward, but it's getting to the end of it is definitely what would kind of do a whole lot of like psychic damage. Okay, what? I hear you, zombie. Where are you? Oh. Hey, buddy. Also, I'm seeing some mushrooms over there. Ow. No, I'm leaving those guys alone. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, I love the sound of like the rapid block chopping. It's very satisfying. Melts your axe though, like. That's you. That's the noise that the zombie made when he melted. Also, how long have I been playing this? About an hour? Okay. I should probably wrap up soon. When I get home, I think is when I'm gonna get back into the prompt. Alright, brown mushrooms! Let's go find some brown mushrooms. I used to play it a lot, but it's been ages. I think the last time I played, they had just added pandas. That's a while ago. Oh man. Yeah, I get pretty on and off with Minecraft as well. I guess it's kind of good that I've been spacing these Minecraft sessions out as much as I have, so that I don't get burned out very easily. Let's see. I'm just seeing a bunch of like red mushrooms, but not a lot of brown ones. He knew you liked Silent Hill. Oh, he knew I liked Silent Hill and wanted to surprise me since I didn't have a PS4 at the time. Terrifying, but it was a memorable experience. Oh god. Well, I'm glad you were able to have fun at least. Minecraft has been ever present for Soul since open beta in 2011. It has, yeah, it has been for me too. My brother and me got into Minecraft together completely blind. Imagine our surprise when nighttime came about. Like everything is nice and calm and you're breaking like everything in the world, which must have been really, really cool at the time. It's still cool now, being able to like interact with the world as much as you do in this game, but and then like yeah, when the sun comes down and then suddenly you're being bombarded and you die instantly, just out of nowhere. And the game told you got killed by an arrow, but you haven't even seen the arrow. Anyway. Alright, finally found a brown shroom. Which reminds me, I've got dinner planned that involves mushrooms. It's a dish that I've always made when I lived in Florida. I didn't make it very much because I don't cook very much here, but I call it the sardine bowl. It's nothing really special. It's just it's a can of sardines over a bowl of rice with some eggs, some mushrooms, some avocado, and yeah. And I put mayo over it. It's kind of been like a staple for the longest time for me. Alright, do I need to get more brown mushroom? The answer is yes. Oh yeah, very satisfying. I hear ya, Enderman, I hear ya. I'm not really quite ready to deal with you just yet, but you know. Cool. Full. Full of it. I kind of ended up trading Minecraft for Space Engineers in 2014, so I haven't played much since the Ender Dragon was added. Oh, wow. Should try Vintage Story. Is that a separate game, or is that, like, within Minecraft? It's set up very much like Minecraft, but a lot slower tech progression. And the nighttime will mess me up. Oh, God. I'll need to keep that in mind. Vintage Story. Oh! Oh! There I am in the map. Great, and I'm very close to my home. Swell. Well, I've got pretty much everything I needed. I still need paper. I still need to get some sugar cane. Where can I go? Anywhere. You can go anywhere. As long as you got water with you. It is quite good, but you kinda... No, actually, yeah, it is good. Especially if you balance the ingredients well enough. I tend to go a little crazy with some of the ingredients. Sometimes I end up adding like a little too much egg. Sometimes I add a little too much rice for my sardines. Nowadays, I'm a lot more balanced with my servings, but before I used to go completely crazy with it. Sometimes I'll put like teriyaki sauce over it. I've always had like a bit of a hankering for putting fish over rice, and the accessibility to canned fish in America is not as common, and it's not really as cheap as it is in Japan. So getting sardines in America was like one of my better options, I think. Trying to see if there's any sugarcane anywhere here. Alright. I am in familiar territory now, so... And I also got a bit of a very, very small sugarcane farm that hasn't really grown that much. Probably because I was like very far away from home. But, we're home now. Ah. Man, I need to do something about this. Whew. My poor guy must have been really, really homesick. Also, no pants. And no helmet. Alright, let's go put together some bookshelves. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's go chop up some bamboo here. Always love the sound design in Minecraft. It's very nice to like cut things down. Is that enough? I don't know if I got enough. Ah! Don't do that. Stop doing that. Why are you doing that? Okay, I just need a little bit more, just a tiny bit more, to finish up my work here, and then get to the other work. I think I got all the bamboo. That's fine though. What, one more? One more? Ah, okay, alright. I think I kind of underestimate the amount of bamboo I get from each of these stalks. There we go. That should cover it. Sorry. Do this first, and that, and then there we go. Okay, it's time to augment. Time to get betterified. Oh, oh, alright. Need to get like an anvil going, get some grindstone, and a chest so I can put lapis lazuli in here. There's a lot that I gotta do for this. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, what am I gonna get with the fire aspect? Oh. Sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3, fire aspect 2, and the old-fashioned unbreaking. Not too bad. Alright. Well, I keep delaying this, but I kind of want to see what this does. So maybe I want to kill some lines and some guys. I think he said take down some lines and some guys. That's probably what ended up happening. But yeah, so if there's anyone hostile that can come towards me and wanna taste the fury, taste the fury of my hacking and slashing, you could say, then come over here, because this is a very cool sword. Probably not the best place to... I mean, I get mobs here all the time, so... someone's gonna bound to come up and volunteer. I just better hope it's not a creeper. Ah. Come on. Oh, there's one. Hi. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's go home. Let's like actually go home and like rest and be done with this. So I think we made some really, really good progress tonight on this. Of course, our enchantment table, we still need sugarcane, so I think next time I go to play this, I am going to need to... Chat, were you not able to hear the game the entire time? Crap. Because that wasn't supposed to be silent the whole time. Well, I guess it's not a big deal if you're lurking, but... kind of as if I don't have audio playing. It's just because of the DMCA stuff. Keep forgetting to turn it off and turn it on, and... oh look, pants. Gonna need that. Do I have a helmet? No. No helmet. Alright. Victory, suspicious 2. No! Oh, God. I can't believe that happened. Okay. There we go. And I think that's it for now. I'll do it for the Minecraft section for the gaming break. And we're gonna get right back into turning off my desktop audio first. And then finishing this up. Shouldn't be that much longer though. Let me get my music back up here, and then... Okay, you're able to hear this at least. Let's put you guys back up here. You thought that was on purpose. It wasn't, but if it wasn't really that big of a deal, then I'm not gonna worry about it too much, and there's nothing I could really do anyway. But yeah. You wanna watch the whole thing? It's very slow. Very intentionally slow, but those cutscenes are some of the slowest paced things ever. You have cutscenes that go on for like multiple cutscenes. Like some cutscenes are so long that there's like gameplay sections between, and then the cutscene still continues. It's crazy. Like I'm laughing and it's really, really funny. Like this game is like really funny. But oh my god, it is so, like, insane. It's just insane. Also, I'm kind of sweating on this thing. I'm kind of missing my desk lamp, or my desk fan, guys. My hand is starting to get wet on this tablet here. Oh, that might be where the marks are coming from. It might be coming from my, might be coming from the sweat of my hands. That's probably what that's coming from. Ugh. Oh, welcome back, Striker. Oh my god, wait, welcome back. Were you gone for that long? Striker, I think you've been gone for like 12 minutes. God, I really wish Twitch could do something about its ads. I don't even remember setting ads to even be that long. That's ridiculous. Okay, I need to be really careful here, because his glove and his scarf are the same color. I want to make sure that there's good breakup. My mouth is picking up something. What is it picking up? My voice is like a sleep spell. I hope that's a good thing. I hope everyone's able to have like a cozy time. My voice gets very hoarse sometimes, though. It's hoarse. So much yellow here. And tiny bit of skin. And then you get like the brown coming from the lower section right here. It's a good thing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad. Okay, I can't really see too much of the other arm. I'm gonna lighten this a bit. Thigh check. Thigh check. I wonder if OBS needs to be well, no, if OBS did need to be updated, then it would tell me. Alright, get like that blue in. I think this blue might be a bit too vibrant. For like almost 10 years, after playing around with vibrant colors, I tend to go with something a little bit more lighter and desaturated. Not too desaturated, of course, but... And it's the coloring method that I kind of stuck with for the longest time. Oh, the vibrancy does look quite good. And maybe at some point I will mess around with vibrant colors. Alright. This smartphone is gonna be somewhat based on the Blue Falcon. Arguably one of the strongest superpowers for you is the ability to give people random cramps. So it was you. Stop that. Stop giving me random cramps. Again, this like style of techno music from like the 2000s that you would hear in 2000s video games. Definitely a genre on its own. Anyone else remember, what was it called? Lego Supersonic RC? You were like a Lego Technic car, and you drove around like a like an empty Lego store. And you can do like Tony Hawk tricks and such. And you can also do like objectives if you want to. I never really did the objectives all that much, but there was like a skating rank. Rank? Skating rank? My skating rank is very low. No, a skating ramp. In this Lego store, and I thought, this is the coolest Lego store I've ever seen. Does this exist? I think you need like Adobe Shockwave in order to run it. I should play that on stream. That would be really cool. Like, I'd point out someone that has to be like, cast calf cramps. What if you don't want to stop? If you don't stop, then I'll probably just get used to the pain anyway. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna do some fine detail here. This is Captain Falcon's battery. This is his Wi-Fi signal. No. This would be more like it. This is his clock. It's 11:11. It's supposed to just be like generic text, but... And then here, just be like a bunch of like notifications. Here's his Walmart notification letting him know that his order arrived. Oh wait, no, doesn't it go like this? Yeah, I think it goes like that. Does the rate, like, whatever racing federation that F-Zero takes place in, does that have like its own symbol? What does the F-Zero wiki tell me? What can you tell me? The streets of Port Town, Goro, high stakes in Mute City. in the Grand Prix. F-Zero GX Grand Prix. It's a lot of research I'm doing for such a small detail. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Yeah, no, I have an idea. It's not going to show up very well, but... I don't know if anyone else in chat could even recognize this. And maybe he's got like some streamers that just went live that he's following, and so he's got like a stream notification. Maybe he has an LG phone, so his LG Health is up there as well, keeping track of his steps. we can throw in one more. Would he be the type of person that would still use like Twitter? And would he call it X? I'm just gonna give it an X. There we go. Always fun to implement details like that. Sorry if I sound distressed, by the way. I don't know why. No, I think I know why. It's because I had a kind of a rotten morning. But, you know, it's not too bad now. It's not too bad because, well, I'm streaming, and it did make me feel quite a bit better. Especially talking with all of you, like... all of you make me very happy. Try to do some neat handwriting right here. I guess most of the detail is, well, there's going to be a lot of detail here and there. And I think that's where most of this time is going to go to. Looks like your mom's phone. Oh, why does my browser lag? Yeah, in actuality, I have a lot of browsers open here too, but what my browser does, well, at least what I hope it does, is that it lowers the priority of tabs that I haven't left open in a while. And so the RAM and CPU usage is actually not that bad for the tabs that are open. I really should be closing those tabs a lot more, but because I have so much work I gotta do... Okay, not right now, I don't have a lot of work right now, but... it's just, there's a lot that I have to keep in mind and keep track of. And because I don't trust my memory, I have to keep everything open. That's the kind of habit that I've had for the longest time. Okay, oh, should I have made this, like, blue? Probably should have made this more blue. Wait, what does that look like? Oh. Oh. Right, because it's not... Right. Oh, that doesn't look good either. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. That's good. Yep. I hope the details here show up well enough for people to recognize it instantly. If it doesn't, then here's what it could do. Because the joke is that he wanted to get blocks. So maybe instead we should probably scale this up some. Like so. That should be fine. And there we go. Let's keep going here with this. I think I might want to try to... There's going to be a lot of yellow here, but... What kind of color do I want to do for the bags? The world domination can wait. You gotta be well rested for that sort of thing. Dominating the world, it takes a lot of energy. I think. Alright, I don't think this is the color I'm gonna be sticking with, but I just need a color to work with. Okay. I feel like green would be a really distinctive color. Not something to saturate it, though. I feel like if I made it green, it would be like, it would give, like, the vibe that these are, like, organic. Well, I guess that would be kind of a... maybe not a good color for cheese. Because I was just gonna go with, like, the Great Value, like, indigo color that they use. But I don't know if it was gonna... No, actually, no, the purple goes pretty good. Again, it's a bunch of lighting trickery that I'm gonna have to make sure that everything works well for this. Alright, now for the cheese. And I think we need to kind of bring into attention that they're supposed to be shredded. 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 And shredded. Sad. And I'm gonna go for the much more tedious route of writing cheddar cheese. For every one of these. Oh. There we go. What other cheeky little references can I throw in here? Oh, Mr. EAD apparently does baking in one of his cinematics, so maybe... And EAD is supposed to be like a bunch of Nintendo references, so... I think it was like on his belt, but he's got like a Mario star on his belt, and he's supposed to have like a Mario/Wario mustache. He's also supposed to be kind of based off of Olimar. He's a bit of an interesting character. Mr. Wait, hold on. Stylize the text. Mr. EAD. Mr. EAD. And then that's just gets outlined. Meaning, doesn't have to be that dark. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay. Taking a look at his place here. His room has got a bit of like a slight greenish tint to it. Very, very slight. Oh, but not his seams. There we go. And I think for the background color, we're gonna need to enable it first, but darken it. Alright. Let's go ahead and get Black Shadow colored. Despite his name, he's got a bit of a purple hue. Oh, yeah, that looks like Walmart. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I decided. Black Shadow works at Walmart. Which makes him a very busy man. You know, he races, he does movies, kinda, sorta. Also, probably does a bunch of shady stuff. I don't know too much about F-Zero lore. I do look forward to potentially playing GX for the first time though, on the NSO for Switch 2. Alright. I don't know if his cape is supposed to be shaded like this, but to kind of break apart his cape and belt with the rest of his body, because the rest of his body is just a shade of purple. A shaded very, very dark purple. Meanwhile, his machine is kind of just a dark gray. Like so. Oh, he's got like this like textured padding to it. It looks quite good. I wonder if we're ever gonna get into the main theme, or like the themes for every individual racer, which is absolutely crazy that there was like, that they decided to do like theme songs for every single racer. Okay, so I was originally gonna do like a city background, but maybe I should do like a sky sort of look. I don't know. Having Black Shadow against like the night sky might not be the best idea. Well, no, I mean, because then I could do a whole bunch of lighting stuff to make that work. So it's gonna end up looking like this. And then, like... yeah, that'll do. And to not make it look kind of weird with the ultra smooth gradient, try to texture this a little bit, just a tiny bit. Kind of give it that ground look to it. Looks not too bad. Yeah, that'll do. Whoa! I'm gonna get to that later, but I'm gonna try to finish the rest of this. This is a very long song loop. It's a short song loop, but it's like menu music. know why, but the champion's belt looks like a samurai helmet. Okay. That should take care of everything for now. Yep. So far, the phone screen is very prominent. I feel like everyone can draw their eyes to the phone screen and then everything else, right? Because it's like so bright. And so for the lighting, I'm gonna try to do some overhead lighting, but then also making sure his hands stand out. Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, there was probably something that Was there anything that I wanted to talk about? As far as like stream-related things were concerned? I feel like there was something, but... Oh! Wait, do you hear a siren? New in-hand photos of Wild King Wave 3 just dropped. I actually saw that earlier this morning before the stream. Yeah, I don't want to keep thinking about them too much because I still have to finish Wave 1. I still want to try to get Wave 1. But man, those redecos of Prime and Megs looks really good. Those animals are really like fun to collect, I would imagine. I say imagine because I haven't experienced it yet, like collecting them, because I only have like, well, no, I guess I have experienced them a little bit, but Volca and Leafback. Well, Volca came with Megs, but you know. I'm just really curious as to what happens in the show for us to get like dark repaints of Prime and Megs. Like, what does anything happen, or do we just get cool dark repaint of these two for like no reason, other than just they look cool? You thought the colors of Wave 2 were a bit muddy and disappointing, but Wave 3 looks swish. Yeah, Wave 2 had a bit of a uniform color scheme to it. Lots of reds and browns and yellows. And Wave 3 kind of breaks that apart with all like the blues and purples and such. I would like to see more green. That color scheme was dirt. It's a lot of dirt. Also, in the show, Megatron and Optimus are supposed to be like allies, but then suddenly Megs turns against him. Was that on his own free will, or was he like under the influence of like the elemental powers? Because I know there's like a faction between the elemental beasts, right? And maybe Megs is like put under the spell. Make sure to get the shadow down. It's going to be important to get some shadows down for this. What time is it for me? Is it noon? Is it noon already? Yeah, it's noon already. Okay. This part of the shading phase that I have here is like kind of difficult for me because it just looks plain. Like right now, the work that I'm putting in, everything kind of just looks plain. But that's why you gotta have a little bit of patience, so that the light, well, once you get to the lighting, but once the light draws near, everything will start to come together. But it is kind of hard to break out of that tedium phase. But when things start to come together is when the good feelings start to happen. Okay, so for the cheese here, I'm trying to think of some technique to make this look like shredded cheese inside the bag. Is that going to require... Wait a minute. Okay. Is this gonna work? It's gonna make it look kinda... No, that doesn't quite work very well. I wouldn't be surprised if they were a toy-only deal. Not much lore needed for a black repaint. Yeah, probably. I kind of wish we would have more like... What do they call them? Like elemental masters or something like that? So instead of Prime and Megs, I don't know, bring on Bumblebee and Starscream. Am I gonna need a reference for a bag of shredded cheese? I am. Okay, it's... I'm trying to understand like the general flow for like... Oh, wait a minute. But it does come down to how well the Wild King line does. Guess if you want there to be more characters, I guess you would have to purchase the line. See, this is the cheap and easy method. And if I colorize this, is that going to make any difference? A little bit. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Right? That's not too bad. That's kind of okay. So if I went and... Okay, my voice. Oh, Horse Tien. And then we get like a little bit of the... It's cheddar, so we don't want to make it look like three cheeses. And there we go. Okay. Back to that. I keep rending sleeping, but I don't wanna. But hey, I guess it just shows how comfy it is here. The duck isn't here to cause chaos anymore. Yeah, and it's been documented. And quote-unquote animated. Not really animated, but... yeah. Oh, and thank you. I'm glad that this is looking great so far. Oh, I just completely left out this whole section, have I? Yeah, I thought I was done with shading Falcon here, but not quite yet. Okay, there we go. Just a blob of a shadow right here. Actually, if he's moving his arm out a little bit more, I think the shadow would probably extend just like that. Okay. Set some highlights onto the bag of shredded cheese right here. I don't think they need to be that intense. Okay, what does it look like if I do it like this? No, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's good. Something like that. Yeah. Alright, and then let's get all Falcon polished up here. All nice and shiny. But, oh, as I was saying, I would probably suggest that you would get some sleep, Striker. I do appreciate you coming here and staying up for this, but sleep is also important too. Let's see. I don't think there's really a whole lot of lighting related stuff I really need to do, but everything is kind of flat, so we're gonna need to try to... Do I want to make his suit glossy? Maybe something a bit more subtle than this. I love electric seals. You know, the ones that go R. Somewhat unique method of shading metallic surface would probably just be something like that. Do I do I like that? Do I like this? I mean, I haven't colorized the shading just yet, but... let's darken that a bit. Okay, around here, because it's reflecting off of the color of the cheese. So it's gonna end up being a bit of a yellowish color right here. And then we get like the slightest of bounce lighting. Can I make that work? Yep, I could. Yeah, that's alright. There we go. Yep, that'll do. Alright, let's go ahead and get some bounce lighting applied here. No, that's gonna be... yeah, that's fine. That's gonna be fine. Alright, and now let's get some yellow bits in. Colorize this correctly. Chat, do you ever have like myopic confusion threatening your lunch? I understand that this is a very random question, but... I haven't mirrored this that much in a while. Doesn't look too bad mirrored, but... well, no buts, just, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Okay, so am I okay with this so far? Is there anything that I want to do to add to this? What's my runtime? Okay. I want to add some more... do I want to add more light bounces here, or is this going to be good enough? I kind of like how this looks. This? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Also, have I ever... like, I've drawn F-Zero characters before, but... have I ever done any, like... publicly? I don't think anyone has ever seen me do F-Zero fan art before. Oh, God. Sorry, readjusting. Oh, hi, Kara. I hope you're doing well. I hope your PC's doing okay. Yeah, I've been hearing, like, updates about your personal stuff on Discord, and I really want to know if you're doing okay. And if everything has been safe. think I want to apply somewhat of a texture to his glove, but how much? By how much? Like, artistically, is this gonna look okay? Kinda. Okay, and then... Alright, let's... Oh! Hi, Matcha! Oh, okay. I got it. It's a good thing I actually gave myself some water. Ah! Oh! Hi, Toho! Welcome in. You fixed your PC. Oh, that's amazing, Kara. How has it been working for you so far? Is it a much more powerful PC? Is it about more or less the same, or... You missed all the stream because your internet died. I'm really sorry. It's about the same? Ah, okay. I'm glad you were able to get that figured out. I know you were kind of going through that for a while now. It's good to see you here in the chat. Maybe this would probably do. This sounds like Jet Set Radio music. You know, all because I hear the come on. Come on! Oh, okay, yeah, the differing levels of shading is actually going to have to be the key here. Is that going to be necessary? Okay, so next I want to try to darken this like lower region here, but I also lost all my games and some files, but you saved your models and your art. Your games. Well, hopefully you're able to recover those games. If it's like games on Steam and such, that should be easily recoverable. Hopefully the save files are safe. But yeah, it's good that you were able to keep your models and your art, though. I hope you're still able to work well with it. Yeah, at least it wasn't everything, right? But yeah, how sorry, how have you been, Toho? I know you went through like a pretty good collab stream quite recently, right? I think Falcon's looking quite good here, but... Oh, this menu theme. I feel like for a lot of kids growing up with F-Zero GX, this probably takes them back quite a bit. Like, they probably like leave this on the TV for a long time. If we have a different level of shading right here. maybe instead we could just try like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna blanket this whole piece over with like a filter. Alright, Black Shadow, let's do something about you. Because we want to make sure you stand out. And that people are able to recognize you, and recognize what you're doing, recognize what you've done. Okay, so far, so good. He's so shiny. I think we're almost done with this piece, but I kind of want to stay for just a little while longer until we get to Captain Falcon's theme. Because I really enjoy Captain Falcon's theme from GX. A lot of people have like commented in the comment section that his theme sounds like Christian rock. It was very annoying to deal with. Yeah, I could absolutely imagine. It's like one of those things that really should not have happened. There was no reason for it to happen, but it happened anyway. And so now you just have to go through it, coupled with the fact that you still had work that you had to do. It's just awful. I'm really sorry you had to go through that, Kara. I'm just glad that it all got figured out, and hopefully it doesn't end up happening again. Because then there is that feeling too. Is it gonna happen again? Like... But hopefully you're not too worried about that. Right now I'm a bit worried about my PC because I haven't updated my drivers in a very long time because I'm afraid updating certain drivers is going to bring like open old wounds with my computer, and I just don't want that to happen. Maybe this ground could use a bit of texture. What layer was this? What layer was this? Oh, it was this layer. Oh. Okay. No, stop it. Thank you. I'm just gonna give it like a somewhat of a texture, just a little bit. Something. It happened because your cat's fur got inside of the PC and the motherboard died. Sorry about the expression. Now, I know like you like having your cat in your room, but this is actually why for the longest time, I always kept like pets away from my room. I didn't mind my dogs, because they didn't shed nearly as much as my cats did, but... Yeah. Again, I'm really sorry about that. To be fair, I lose track of how much dust gets into my vent. I was playing Minecraft I was streaming Minecraft, right? And there was just this obnoxious, like, high-pitched noise that was going throughout the whole stream. And of course, I didn't notice it until, like, I was reviewing the VOD, and it turned out it was because of the fans. Like, they were getting really dusty. I hope no one was able to hear it today. it can get so easy to keep to lose track of like how like messy your vents get. What's happening in the chat? Oh, everyone's getting angry. Don't get angry. Stop fighting. Oh, thank you. I can't with Black Shadow, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I hope it gets the point across to viewers as to what is happening here.
Again!
What? Oh. Okay. Just give me a second here, and then I'm going to get to that right away. There we go. Alright. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do push-ups and sit-ups. Push-ups and sit-ups. Oh, here I go. Oh, ow, boy. I don't think I've gotten up in a while. This is like the stream started. I'm gonna bring you guys over to me, and then we're gonna start right away. I hope I'm able to do this well enough. I exercise before I stream, I'll be fine. Mute City, give me strength. Alright, I'm gonna bring the audio down a bit. Or bring me down a bit. I'm gonna put my mic down. Okay. I'm going. I got the weight on my back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hate how it's so hard for me to do push-ups. I've been diligently doing push-ups for a whole year now, and I still haven't gotten any better. I mean, I got a lot of weight on my back, but still, it's still really hard for me to do that. Squats, on the other hand, well, let's see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, sorry, I'm thinking about my drawing again, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just do the homework while you exercise. That's the easy answer. Oh, hi, Matcha. Yep, no problem. Just gonna get this here and then. Oh. F-Zero. F-Zero. Yeah, I got really confused for a second as to what I was hearing, but it's cutscene music that actually never got publicly released in the soundtrack, so the only way we're able to hear that particular track with the guys going F-Zero was through those cutscenes. God, the cutscenes in F-Zero. They're quite something. Alright, what is the quickest and the most effective way for doing these walls? The easiest. The best way. It's like a bunch of cutscene music melded together, but like they were only able to get the music parts until like the sound effects came in. It's so strange. Oh my god, like I'm hearing cutscene noises! Oh, this is so strange. You know, we're almost done with this piece. We should probably skip ahead in the soundtrack. Story mode, chapter 2. Yeah, we can skip all that. That's fine. Deathborn. Where's Captain Falcon's theme? Oh, wow. Captain Falcon is all the way down there. Biorex. Here we go. Yeah, let's go from there and then reach to the finish line here. That'll do good enough. I don't think we need shading. Don't think that's necessary. In some places, yeah, it will be necessary, but... Oh, no, not on that layer. Here. So I think... Yeah, okay, that needs to be on a separate layer. Also, I want to try to get better at not being so... This is very out of the way, but... like, out of nowhere, I mean, but... I get so nervous every time I stream. Especially nowadays. I worry so much about things going wrong. I need to stop thinking like that, because I'm having a great time so far. I'm having such a great time. There's nothing for me to worry about. No, Friday on the other hand, well, Friday... Wait. It'd be Friday for me, right? Friday for me, yeah. But Thursday night. Thursday night, I'm very nervous about, because I haven't really been in a stream like this before, and I'll explain about it towards the end of the stream. Also, Whose theme is this? Jack 11. I am 11 what I'm hearing right now. No. Knows where's that? It's nice. It's a pretty nice song. Okay, well-placed specular here. Well-placed speculars. Right here. Right there. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, lighting. Oh, lighting. Wrong layer. Okay. If I do this, this is going to be a bit risky because... What? What? Oh. Oh. I was actually trying to undo a bunch of times and didn't let me. It's light reflection from the window to make it obvious that it's a window. Alright, let's try to make this look a little bit better. Filter? Is that what I want? Screen filter. There's no change. Oh, there's the change. Oh god. Be the change you want to be. Am I using a one-time purchase or a subscription CSP? I'm thinking about getting one and trying to decide which option is better. This is a one-time purchase. This is a version of CSP I've had since like 2019. I haven't had to use a subscription in a very long time. I don't know if I would recommend it to you because it's a little unoptimized. But I gotten used to it over time, and this is just the CSP that I've been using for a very long time now. But yeah, it is a one-time purchase. Which option is better? I'm not exactly sure what the subscription gives you, but I would easily recommend one-time purchase for anything. anything at all. I don't think anyone should be subscribing to programs. Unless if they have like some sort of incentive or something. But that's probably them trying to justify them trying to get more money out of people that spend their hard-earned money on stuff. Yeah. Okay, Falcon definitely shows up pretty well here. And so now it is time to put another filter over here. CSP goes on sale super often, so be sure to keep an eye out. Yes, it does. I think that's how I was able to get this one. It was from a sale. I think I got this for like 20 bucks 5 years ago? 6 years ago? 6 years ago now. Oh, I'm old. Okay, let's not go too crazy with the filters here, just make sure everything looks nice. And making sure that Black Shadow shows up well. I think I'm gonna have to get a new file going after this piece as well. Okay. I also gotta find somewhere to sign. I'm probably gonna try to extend this just a little bit more because I do want to hear Captain Falcon's theme before we sign off. Okay, not bad, but that could get squished. Is that gonna be good? Maybe put that up here? Or how about up here? Oh, let's put that up there, maybe. Yeah, I don't usually put signatures on like the top portion of... Maybe. Maybe up here? It's kind of where all the detail is. Or maybe it evens it out if I decided to put that there. I think that's fine. They have sales on upgrades from time to time as well. Oh, really? Do you have the more recent versions of Clip Studio? And if so, do you recommend it? You bought 2 licenses for you and your friend when they were like $20. I'm a little afraid. Oh, here it is. I'm a little afraid to upgrade. In this world, you've got to be strong. You've got to fight to keep your spirit alive. Nothing left to go for and fight for. But it's the fight that keeps us ready and on guard. You better believe he knows the way. Oh my god. I have such a soft spot for like vocals in video game music because especially from like an early time period, so many vocals in video games just have this like corniness to them that I love so much. I think we still kind of have that nowadays. Alright, I'm just gonna do a bunch of outline colorization and we're gonna wrap up here. When I think of him, I see no fear. And you know what the funny thing about this drawing is? This 100% would be something you would see in F-Zero GX. This would just be like a special ending that you would unlock. Captain Falcon getting his order wrong. Because his special cutscene, if you don't know, is him jumping over a train, saving a baby, and then getting his pants ripped. It's amazing. They could easily have like a special cutscene of him doing cool stuff, doing cool bounty hunter stuff. But instead, they gave us peek. A peek of his underwear, that is. Star Dreamer. Oh my god, Dr. Stewart's theme. So, like, Eurobeat. Is this, like, considered Eurobeat? Or, like, Initial D? It's very much of that, like, realm. Kara, don't eat Anne's homework. Don't do it. Anne's teachers are not gonna believe her. Okay, now is there anything else that I want to do for this piece? It's a little bit washed out. Could probably tone it down just a bit. God, my hands are so sweaty. You know, you're taking it in, right? It's the best to understand it, you gotta take it in, you gotta consume it. I think this is good. Let me just go ahead and put this in a folder. Art prompt. What are we at, 13? Yep, 13. Let me see if I have any rolls left over. Nope, all caught up. There we go. And now we have people breathing into the mic. Kara is giving a trade offer. It's not really a trade offer, it's a compromise, but... Okay, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. The signature needs some space. Keep ratio. Pull. Not that. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, and yes. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. I think that's good. Yep. There we go. Let me just go ahead and save this. Ah, it's been a minute since I last did an art prompt. Oh, it's saving. Alright. I forgot how big this image actually is. Yep, the art is done. That's gonna do it for today. I had so much fun with this art piece. I really, really did. Oh, Black Shadow probably could be centered on the window a little bit more. That's okay. I had so much fun with this. Such a unique subject for a piece. Listening through all the F-Zero pieces, that Minecraft section was fun. Everyone here... Yo. Everyone in the chat was so much fun. Just thinking of, like, ideas for how this piece would go. I really enjoy doing these art prompts a lot. It's gonna be a bit before I do another one, but for now, let's see. For future streams, as far as future streams are concerned, Friday for me, but Thursday for most people, like Eastern time and such. I'm going to be on the premiere for... sorry, I gotta figure out how to say this correctly. So, okay, Beanie, Green Bean Supreme, has a premiere for the next episode of their podcast, and they want to premiere on their channel, and I am going to be there. I'm going to be there for the premiere. So, for everyone that is wondering where you would need to go, if I can spell this correctly. Yes, I got it right. Be sure to go follow this channel and check out the new episode, and yeah, that's about it. And that's gonna be in a couple days. Or I guess tomorrow night for some people, depending on... Well, no, because... Okay, it'll be tomorrow night for the East Coasters. Anyway, let's go find someone to raid. Let's see. If I decide to... Oh god, if I decide to raid Damsel now, are they gonna be finishing up? Let's find out. Alright, let's raid Damsel today. Everyone get your emotes ready. The raid emote, or raid message is just gonna be this emote. Oh, and thank you so much for the hydrate. Gonna do that. Oh. Which one was that one? Sorry, hold on a second. Oh, hydrate, okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much for stream. Oh, Yeah, no problem, Isaac. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll be able to use the follower emote. Oh, okay, so yeah, the follower emote. That doesn't really quite work well on other people's streams, huh? Well, we'll see if it does. I think we were able to make it work. Yeah, try to see if it does, but for right now, we're gonna raid Damsel. So give them my support, and I'll see everyone in a couple days. Have a good night, everyone.